Alright, try and do this without my glasses. Oh, just finished a video about our first week and how miserable it was. It was tough, man. It was a beating. Then we started making phone calls to some truckers we know, some friends, and we got the same reaction. Everybody we talked to go, want to quit, don't you? And I got to be honest with you, man. We really went through a period thinking, hey, man, we screwed up. This is the worst job in the world. You know, here's our bucket list, and we hate it. Yeah, it was tough. So we made those phone calls after the first week. They were hard to make because it's for me, it's hard to admit when we may have made a mistake and picked something on a bucket list that we committed to doing. I mean, it took a lot of stuff. It took money to get our commercial driver's licenses. A lot of effort, and here we are. So we're like, okay, let's see if we can talk to some people. And we really did get the same reaction over and over. By the way, yesterday when I posted about my electrical meter, that's the thing. Whoop, that's the box that failed. That glass bulb with the meter plugs into 4 sockets. One of those sockets burned out. So anyway, back to what I was saying. First advice we got was, I slept better than Kelly. I'm a pretty good napper, so I slept better than her, but she had a real hard time. And then after she's done sleeping, or not sleeping, she had to get behind the wheel for 11 hours. Primarily 10 of those, but up to 11 hours. And there were times she'd pull over and wake me up and say, I'm falling asleep, it's too dangerous to drive. And that jeopardizes the load. If the load's 2 hours late, the company we work for only gets paid half of the load payment. If we're 4 hours late, the load was delivered for free. So there are consequences for being late. And I'll do another video on how they determine what's late and on time. But in this one, we'll just talk about our second week. Second week, man. We learned from one friend to go get those little foam earplugs. A lot of you shooters, Mitchell, Dennis Tanga, Bernice Eclipse, all of y'all have used the foam, roll them up, stick them in your ear, and they expand earplugs for shooting at one point or another. So we had some of those, and Kelly put them in. Oh, she started with the headset, Beats audio headset. But the problem was when she laid down, she had to lay on her back. She couldn't lay on her side because the big bulky earphones. So switched over to some earplugs for her. And that helped a lot. Being able to knock out some of the noise of the road helped a bunch. Second of all, when it was her turn to sleep, she got some melatonin. Out here, Kroger sells melatonin, very inexpensive. It's a chemical your body produces naturally. The one she uses is a strawberry flavored chewable, or cherry, strawberry, one of the two, in 3 milligrams. And she'd take about 3 of those when she got out of the driver's seat, and maybe had a little bowl of cereal, something to drink. Took the melatonin, and being exhausted from driving, matched with the melatonin causing a relaxing feeling, and then being able to do the earplugs really helped her a lot. She got some sleep. Immediately after learning this little trick, Kelly felt a lot better about driving a truck. She went from hating it, literally hating it, to okay, this isn't as bad as I thought. I'll take pictures of the sleeper later, but when you're in the bed, she also learned from a friend to put her back up against the back of the sleeper, the black back wall, and pile pillows around her, body pillow and some other pillows around her. And what that does is literally stops a lot of the rocking. So with all these tricks, Kelly was getting 8 hours sleep. I used the earplugs once. I didn't really need those, but having the pillow trick works great. You still wake up if the road is real fractured, but all in all, you can get 7 to 8 hours sleep. So that's solved a huge problem for us. Big problem. I'll do a video in a minute on showering, because I don't want these videos to be too long and they get boring and people are like, okay, now you're just rambling on. So second week got a lot better, and we'll talk about the third week and showering in my next video, and I'll do that in just a little bit. Right now I'm gonna go for a nice little walk with the dog on the property and just kind of take in this beautiful morning. Aloha.